And we're back. Welcome to Six of Swords Tarot. Give me one. Oops. Give me 1 second. I want to make sure I didn't screw this up. I don't know. My cats steal my pens. Does anyone else have this problem? Hi, Michelle. How are you? All right. Let's see. What do I want to use for you? Well, I guess I'll wait to see what your question is. Give me one moment. And let's open it with a quick... Ooh, hi, Gus. I wasn't expecting to feel this child on my lap so quickly. All right. You're not gonna like this. He's like, I'm the magic cat. I'll like it just fine. It's getting cold where I live. And I don't know if that's just like, I think the pickle lighter has seen better days. I think it's still actually going. But with that being said, I have a fireplace and I'm waiting to light it and see how the cats do with the fireplace. So that's going to be a fun adventure. All right, welcome in everybody. I hope everyone had a great Halloween. Okay, Spirit, please open me up to be a clear channel so that I can deliver messages for the greater good, and so it is. Spirit's like, use the Witch's Tarot, which I will. And deep breath, everybody. Michelle. Justice. Spirit, I call in legions of angels to protect the readings today. Apparently, my cats have other plans. One moment, please. What the hell are you doing, child? It's going to be a no for me, honey. It's a no for me. This is for mommies only. You are a baby habibi. Good night. Oh my gosh. These children are a full-time job. Archangel Michael, please protect this live stream. Please protect my energy and everybody watching. And so it is. All right, let's get into it. Michelle is up. Michelle is up. Question. All right, is Taurus really happy in his new relationship? Spirit, show me. So question number 1, because I'm going to answer both of these. Is Taurus really happy in his new relationship? So show me the feelings of the Taurus in the new relationship. Spirit, show me. And one more. Show me. What are the feelings of the Taurus in his relationship right now? We have the 2 of Wands. We have the 8 of Wands. We have the Knight of Swords. And we have the 10 of Pentacles. So what I will say is there is an element. I do think that they are content in the moment. However, that being said, I think that the Eight of Wands, communicating it, Knight of Swords, Two of Wands, they want people to know that they are in a relationship. So whether that is, and the next row I'm going to more target towards like you. So that could mean that they've made a plan to make sure that as many people as possible know. Now, I mean, listen, I don't... I'm a single cat lady, soon to be cat and dog mom, hopefully, if everything goes well. But I'm kind of feeling like it seems showy, not authentic. Yeah, so there's an element to this of I am content, but I want to show it off. And just because they're content for the moment doesn't mean that it's always going to stay that way. Hey, Kendra, and I also feel like oftentimes when people are showy about relationships, a friend of mine many years ago used to say the best sign of a good relationship are no signs, right? So when people aren't flashy about their relationships, and so this could be the kind of guy that wants to brag that there is a woman on his arm. I grew up around, all the men in my immediate family are like this. I know many men that they just want a warm body on their arm. They don't really care, right? They're very shallow. Maybe they only care about looks, but they're pretty much just looking for a warm body. And I feel like if that's the case with him, I think he's content for the moment. I don't think things are necessarily going badly. The other thing I will say is, if he is a shallow type of Taurus, which let's talk about Taurus energy for a minute. And you guys know I love Taurus energy. I really do. What is Taurus? Taurus represents the second house. Taurus also represents luxury. So if you have a Taurus that is exploiting that second house stuff, or they're very shallow, or they're very flashy here, or maybe they only care about money and showing things off, then in that case, maybe they have met their match. If they're like that and you're not like that, man, did you dodge a bullet, Michelle. Now, are they trying to make you jealous? Tower. They definitely want you to see it. Justice flew out before, and it came back again. You're a Libra, right? And we have this Justice card here. We also have the King of Pentacles. There's the Taurus. And we have the Five of Swords. I do think that he is trying to make you feel jealous. Even though I have the Legacy card here, this isn't necessarily, I don't read reversals. Potentially, I could read that Ten of Pentacles in its shadow aspect. If he is a more exploitative, type of person. But with the Five of Swords here, yeah, I think he is trying to show off King of Pentacles. Look what I have. I think he's focused, he has his values focused on the wrong thing. I wonder if he's using her, you say. Hey, newbie, thanks so much. I wonder if he's using her. Wouldn't be surprised. I know a lot of guys that do this. They just want to be able to say that they have a girlfriend. They're just trying to use a warm body in their bed and to have somebody on their arm. I'm sorry to speak so derogatory, but this is just what I've seen in life. I wish I'd seen different things and I could give you guys beautiful relationship readings. That wasn't my journey in this lifetime. We have the Five of Cups. So let's talk about the fives in the tarot. We know they're not great. Yeah, and then we have the Hanged Man here. You know what I don't see in this reading, other than this Five of Cups here? I do not see real true love here. I also feel like if he has a history of cheating with this Two of Wands, it's possible he could still be looking for something else, something better, or keeping his options open while, posting about his relationship in the meantime. Again, I am related. I know men personally that do this. I know men that do stuff like this. They don't even care about the woman that they're with. They just want her to look good and be a warm body until, something else comes along or whatever. Yeah, I would say, why am I throwing shade at the family today? I mean, yeah, I would say every man, there's 3 men in my immediate family that do this. So, like, I've seen it. No cups. So I'm going to pull, you know what? Let's use dark romance. With the 5 of cups, I feel like it could last for a period of time. And then they could just move on to somebody else. I don't know that they may be content with their situation, but not necessarily with the person. Do I see a queen here? No. Here's you and here's him. We have Tower and 5 of Swords. So I do think that he wants you to know that he's with another person. Is he being flashy specifically just to hurt you? I don't know necessarily just to hurt you, but he does want people to know he's in a connection. Spirit, what else can you tell me about this connection? What can you tell me about the connection? What else can you tell me about the connection? Ghosted and patience. I think he played games with her. I have synchronicity, ghosted, and patience. I think when they first met, it felt a bit faded, and I think he may have screwed up. If he screwed up with you, he's probably going to screw up with her. I think he was a little wishy-washy with her, and then we have patience here. So I think at some point he could wear her down. If she has any self-respect or dignity, maybe she'll realize that, you know, he's probably giving minimal effort to this. And if she's like obsessed with him, which is probably what he wants if he's ghosted her in the past, I don't think it's necessarily the healthiest dynamic. I think somebody is, I wonder if she's hoping that he'll change to be more mature. Spirit, show me, how long will this connection last? How long can this connection last? How long would this connection last? I think they could have a child. I think it's possible she could get pregnant. Entertainment purposes only. I feel like it's possible they could have a son. And I feel like, I think she's in a place where they have kids separately. It's possible that they could have their own together, entertainment purposes only. And I think that she may be struggling with some self-worth. She's not even showing up here, which I find interesting. But if they can't make this Brady Bunch thing work, I think they could be together for a period of time. Do I think this is perfect true love? Not necessarily. We don't have any cups. But I feel like they may figure out a way to make things work, especially if she's, you know, bending over backwards, jumping through hoops to meet his needs. I wonder what he's even bringing to the table. Saturn and Scorpio in the 10th house. Does he work a lot? Because I feel like she works a lot too. I have Saturn and Scorpio in the 10th house. This is extremely hard-working energy and very, very serious energy. Yeah, he works a lot. I think she does too. I don't know if she's... I don't know. I'm getting the image of a nurse in my mind. I don't know if she works like strenuous hours or a very hectic job. I think they're both very busy, and so I don't know that they're spending as much time together as you said. Yes, correct. I don't think that they're spending a ton of time together because I think that they're both busy. I think they're practical, and I think they'll make it work. This is not a deeply emotional connection. I think that they're both in it for like stability and maybe image, but I'm not getting like a deep well of love here, but it's a more practical connection. But I also feel like this Two of Wands, he might be keeping his options open to see if something better comes along, but if they decide, you know, if they do end up getting pregnant, they might have a kid and stay together for a while. Hey, Julianne. So that's what I'm saying, but he does want his audience to know that he is in a relationship. I wouldn't worry about this. And I'm sorry if this person caused you pain. Know that you're better off. Wherever you have landed now, you are better off than whatever didn't work out for you. Regardless of what the circumstances are, trust me. And if it's not clear to your soul yet, it will be. I promise you. Yeah. I'm going to leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Make sure you guys like the stream. It really helps out the channel. Up next, we have the lovely Kendra. Welcome in, guys. I took all of my Halloween down. I think I was Halloweened out this year. I think I've been decorating like earlier and earlier, and then by the time Halloween comes, I'm like, yeah. All right, Kendra, let me grab your questions. Give me just a moment. Let's take a deep breath. Newbie, how you doing, Newbie? I hope you're well. Did you guys have a good Halloween? What did you guys do? All right. Oh, Kendra, I don't see your message. So, Kendra, just go ahead and post your questions. And baby Ember is, hi, mama girl. They're ripping my yoga pants as they jump up on my leg. Doing the damn thing, girl. Hell yeah. I just ate a lot of candy. What do you mean? Oh, what do you mean? I want to know why Tyrell was looking at me and getting close. Why do you think? You had a nice Halloween. Awesome. Did you take... Now, are your kids, the younger ones... Hold on. I think you still have... Did you go out? Did you trick or treat at all? Or are they too old for that now? Ember, get out of the camera. Do you see her face up in this camera? Honey, speaking of a Taurus, she's like, the world is my stage. I'm just suspicious, bird. All right, let's do it. Amber, you have to let Kendra share the stage with you, honey. Baby girl. Augustus is going to town on that scratching post. All right, Spirit, show me. Why did Tyrell look at Kendra the way he did today? Oh, they're all okay. I thought you had another younger one, so they're all grown now. I don't know why I thought you still had a young one at home. All right, Spirit, show me. Why was Tyrell looking at Kendra today? Strength. King of Cups. I think he's starting to catch some feelings for you. Yeah, he's holding himself back. Four of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Hanged Man. I think he likes you. Empress and Death. Yeah, I think he's really attracted to you. I think he thinks you have a really cool vibe. And he doesn't want to make a false move. Like, if you feel something with him, I think there is something there. We have the Empress and the King of Cups. I love this combination. And Strength. And so I think he realizes it's not appropriate. It's not the time and place. And so I don't necessarily feel like he's going to make a move, especially with, you know, Four of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Hanged Man. But given the right circumstance, like if he did get another job, which we've kind of talked about a little bit, it's possible. What else do we have here? Yeah, the Five of Swords. Hey, Virgo. Yeah, I just feel like... Here's you. We have the Fool. We have some Aries energy here. So, yeah, there is an attraction, especially if you guys have been talking more and more. Not only is he, like, liking what he sees, but the King of Cups is able to connect. A healthy King of Cups is able to connect on a more emotional level, if that makes sense. And so, yeah, I don't know if you guys have been talking more, but yeah, I think he's attracted to you and he likes what he sees, but he's kind of holding himself back. Show me, why did Tyrell look at her today like this? Scorpio, Uranus, first house. Yeah, he is surprised, Uranus. It's kind of caught him by surprise how much he is drawn to your energy. Scorpio is a fixed sign. When Scorpio wants something, Scorpio gets what it wants, honey. And we're in Scorpio season. And as a 29-degree Scorpio sitting from my throne, from me to you, I will tell you what. If we want something, we're going to go get it. We have tunnel vision, and we can get obsessively, even to our detriment, focused on something. And so Scorpio in the first house, like he's definitely fixated on your energy, but understands. Hanged Man, Seven of Pentacles, Four of Swords, like, I can't really make a move right now. But he is a little, like, fixated on you. And also, I don't think he's fully figured you out yet, but he's starting to kind of develop some more serious interest here. But I don't think he wants to F up anything he's got going on at work, if you know what I mean. And I think we talked about that a little bit too. Let's go ahead with your next question. We got Kendra and we have Virgo in the house. Welcome, Virgo. Ooh. I'm trying to create a schedule, guys. I'm trying to create, now that my my other work life is a little bit back to normal, I'm trying to create a schedule that will work for me. So I think I'm going to do readings on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. That's kind of my goal. And then I think I'm going to leave weekends open for myself. And also I do book private readings on the weekends too, but I just don't want to burn myself out because I'm trying to I have all these things I'm trying to fit into my schedule, but it's all good stuff. It's all good stuff. So I'm trying. But if there's other deviations, like there's certain things I do certain nights of the week, but if like something gets canceled, then I could like come on and do a reading. So I guess it just depends. All right, general energy. Sorry, babe. Okay. And then we have Virgo up next. If you guys are called to donate, let me know. We'll get you added to the list. Make sure you guys like the stream. It really helps out the channel. Hey, Divine Timing. All right. Welcome in. Welcome in. All right. So we're going to do a general energy. Kendra, deep breath. General energy check-in. I don't know why Ember's just sitting here. I think with the time change, they're also like, isn't it time to eat? Not yet, honey. Good girl. Good girl. All right, Spirit, show me Kendra's energy check-in. Energy check-in for Kendra. Let's see. She does. She does. She really does like you. I feel like she always comes around for your readings. Give me one moment. I want to just sit here. I am picking up sacral chakra energy. You feel much less stressed than you were before, okay? Very much in your feminine energy right now. Let me see what else. Spirit's showing me like a tennis racket. I don't know if you've been like working out or you're into tennis. Why are you guys showing me that? Let me see what else I can see here. Spirit is saying be patient with yourself. Patience is going to be the key for you right now to get what you want, and that you have plenty of time. Let me see what else. They're also showing me that you're taking your time before responding to certain things. You've been working out. Less stress. Yeah, Spirit is showing me that they took me to your throat chakra and they were like, instead of, because an Aries can, if you want to pop off and you just want to get things moving, right? You're that fire energy. But now it's like you're taking your time before you respond. Yeah. And I'm seeing you not being impulsive, and that's big growth here. Spirit, show me. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. Take your time. Take your time. You are investing in yourself day by day here. We have King of Swords. Knight of Swords. Empress, 2 readings in a row. 8 of Cups. I'm seeing 2 air signs around you. 2 different men. Girl, I don't know what else you got, because I will cut if need. I don't know what other people you got on your roster right now, but I am seeing, the Spirit is saying here, the more you invest in yourself and make subtle changes about consistency. My friend showed me this image, because like as a Scorpio, I do everything balls to the wall. I can be very all or nothing, which is extremely unhealthy, and I'm trying to change. And they showed me this chart about consistency, and it was like a bunch of cups in a row, and some cups are lower and some cups are higher, right, with what they're full. what they're filled with, but every day there's something in the cup. And I think you need to approach your life with, if you show up for yourself the best you can each day, even if you can only put a little bit back in your own cup, that's going to be good enough consistency to get you where you want to be and the changes of where you want to be. If there are connections on your roster that have broken away or that didn't work out, I feel like there's some new changes on the horizon. We are about to go into Mercury retrograde as well, my friends, just throwing that out there. I believe next week. But that's okay. You still keep living life the way you're living. We have the King of Swords, Judgment, and Knight of Swords. I feel like there's either 2 air signs around you, or there will be 2 air signs around you. One could be your age, one could be a little bit older than you. I don't know what sign Tyrell is. Oh, he said he's an air sign. Okay. We have the Empress and the 8 of Cups. Spirit is reminding you that you get to call the shots and that you get to make the choices of when you want to move in a new direction. You don't have to sit around and wait for someone to choose you. You just need to decide if you want to choose the energy that's going on around you. There's a lot of beautiful growth happening in this season for you, even into next year as well. I think that you're planting roots where you are, and that you're just going to grow and grow and grow. I feel like the environment around you is much healthier than it was than where you were previously living. I feel like you're grounded, and maybe you just have a better support system as well. Let me see what else we have here. Yeah, Page of Swords. Don't be afraid to ask questions and keep learning and keep exploring. 8 of Swords. Anytime you feel like you are trapped, it is just an illusion. I think you made the right choice by pivoting. I know we've already talked about that with the work stuff, but especially if you're feeling much calmer now, you definitely made the right choice. Yeah. So keep learning, keep exploring. Know that if you approach things in a balanced way and know that there is no true destination, that the journey is about ever evolving and ever learning, I think that's going to be huge for you. Because it's not like you reach a goal and then everything in your life is complete. No, like everything is evolving and changing, whether you get the job, whether you get the degree, whether you get the man, whether you get the certificate, right? Whether you get the dog, whether you have the child, life is going to continue to evolve. And you get to call the shots because you are your North Star and you are guiding the direction of where you're going. And I think that's really interesting because there is this, I guess he's not on a ship, but we have, there's a bat, there's a crow, there's an owl here. And so integrating wisdom the wisdom of everything you've already learned is, I just see you leveling up spiritually, emotionally, maturing a ton this year in this season. What do we have here? We have Leo, Mars and Leo in the 4th house. Well, that's kind of intense energy. Leo is big and bold. Leo in Mars is, let's move forward. Let's keep going. If you feel like you have tons of energy, I think working out would be a really great outlet, especially if you have a ton of extra energy, beginning of the day, end of day, or you just need to blow off steam in some way. Even doing something, the 4th house is our physical, like, home environment and family surrounding us. within the home. You may even want to do some at-home workouts, or this could be a potential move. Hi, baby, here she is again. This could be a potential move to like a different apartment or something like that. I don't know if you're thinking about not like a crazy far away move, but moving into a new space. That could be something that's popping up in the next like 4 months for you, which is really interesting. If it's something that you're open to. But Mars is the way that we move through the world, and Leo is big and bold. And you know what I think it is? Maybe it's also, the 4th house is also about comfort. And so I think maybe feeling less, maybe having more self-confidence and feeling confident in knowing that I can show up bold and live my life and I don't have to feel self-conscious about that. I want to know what flew out here. Being enough. The innermost heart says you are enough, nowhere to go, nothing to get, nothing to change, no need to grow, more deserving. You, yes, you are love. Let's see what else we have. Courage. Divine courage is not the absence of fear, but a nudge that says, keep going, do it, don't worry, all will be well. You have to get quiet enough to hear it, dear divine. May I feel your courage and your will. And we also have service. You stop using the universe to try to get what you want and start asking love to use you. You offer all and want to be of service. Ironically, many desires become fulfilled without grasping or manipulation. Love that. And because we pulled that Leo, I'm going to pull from this Lion deck my Lyran Oracle, because we're the cat people over here. Hi, Mama. Hi, honeybee. Hi, sugar. I know, honey. I know, baby girl. I'm hearing that Demi Lovato song, What's Wrong with Being Confident? Mystery School. Curiosity opens up advanced awareness. If you are drawn to something, don't be afraid to grab a book, go to a class, mingle, get out there, do more things in person, learn, take a course. The new time, positive self-talk, advancement, opportunity, and leadership. We also have, speaking of roar, we have perception shift to alchemize situation, intensity. So you really have the power to call the shots, make the shifts. You're harnessing your energy in a much more powerful way. What is the word I'm looking for here in spirit? What is the word? Don't give me the feeling and not give me the word. Hold on 1 second here. There's an integration of using the intensity in a more mature way to have successful outcomes, right? So instead of like being intense for intense sake, it's like, that's what it is. It's fighting the good fight for a real purpose, right? Instead of just like being, does that make sense? Being intense for just because you feel intense. Choosing your battles wisely are going to get you what you want faster is what, yes, SBU can change your question. That's what I have for you, Kendra. I'm going to leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Virgo, you are up. Exactly. Yes, yes, yes. You got it. But I'm also seeing that once you integrate that, you'll be able to you're going to have better results, Kendra, is what I'm trying to say. All right, we have Virgo up next. If you're called to donate, let me know. We're going to keep on keeping on. Excuse me, honey. Excuse me, honey, baby. Thank you so much. You can't go in my oracle cart. I know, sugar plum. I know. It's hard being a baby. It's really hard hard to be a baby. This is my cats have a good life. Look at this child stretching. Honey, this isn't the Ember show. She's like, want a bed? Get a Taurus, they said. Get 2 Tauruses, they said. All right. All right, Virgo is up. And then we have Julianne after Virgo. And Virgo changed the question. You're fine. Okay. Which position would I do well in and which will be good for me overall? A nurse supervisor position I was offered or the RN case manager? Okay, we're going to do a good old throwdown here, and we're going to use the Druidcraft. Amber, you're just a baby girl. She's staring at the camera. I can't even handle her. I can't even handle her. All right. You're leaving. So you're leaving the company altogether. She is so funny. She is so funny. It's Ember and Amber probably sound the same. But she my little fireball, honey. All right. Different department. Got it. Okay. Which position would I do well in? Let's take a look. She's like, hell no. I'm not dealing with that bell. La boo boo down. La boo boo down. Okay. Okay. We have SV and then we have Julianne after SV. All right. So we're going to do a good old throwdown here. Sorry, it's taking me a minute to get centered here. All right. All right, nurse supervisor, Spirit, show me for SV. Nurse supervisor, nurse supervisor, nurse supervisor, nurse supervisor. Wow. Nurse supervisor you were offered is actually looking really good. There may be some doubt or confusion at the beginning, but it ends up turning out, we have the Sun, 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups. This talks about emotional fulfillment, positivity, and entertainment purposes only. Now let's look at, and I'm going to build on this with Oracle, but let me see the RN case manager position. Case manager. Both look like, I don't think you can go wrong with either one. The case manager job, I feel like, is going to require a bit more work. I do think that the people around you are more easygoing and more harmonious to work with. However, I do think that there is going to be more stress. Why? Because I have the 9 of Wands and 8 of Pentacles. It's not a bad thing if you like hard work, but I feel like the original job that you had already been offered is going to, even if you are in a manager role, I think it's going to be less stressful. I think that there are a lot more positives about it than negatives. We have Knight of Pentacles, and we have Knight of Swords here as well. So either way, you can't go wrong. I'm kind of liking the job that you were already offered, because I feel like this is going to be a really beautiful stepping stone, because if you really get sick of this, at some point, I think you could easily go work for a different hospital or facility, whatever type of work that you are at. Once you have some more manager experience under your belt, maybe you stick it out for a year and go somewhere else. But either way, I mean, trust your own judgment here. I do feel like the people, for the case manager job would be easier to work with, or maybe you would be working, alone more. But I do see you having some type of this King and Queen of Cups like coming together, which is a very harmonious aspect here. So both of these options look good, but the case manager, there could be some more burnout than with the other manager job. And I know, like, I'm not a nurse, but I used to work with, I used to hire nurses and deal with nurse management and things like that. And there's a lot of drama. There's a lot of drama on the floor. So if you're a manager, like, good luck. But I do see it being emotionally fulfilling. We have the Sun. There's going to be a lot of eyes on you with the Sun, which I like, because that could also mean like more opportunity for you in the future, even if you move forward. 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups, I just see you feeling happy. But I think that's just nursing in general. I could think that's just the way it is. Spirit, show me general overall messages that SB needs to know right now. 10th house, Mars. Mars and Sag in the 10th house. You know what I will say about you? I think that people respect you well, which is another reason you'll do well in the manager position, because Sag energy is very go with the flow. Female Sag energy, or female Sagittarius energy, is typically well received. It's very go with the flow. And I feel like when people think about you, they see you as someone who knows what they're doing, but is going to let them, you're not going to be a micromanager. You're going to let people do their work, but you are still holding them to a standard where they know that they need to complete their work, if that makes sense. I wear a mask a lot because I have to hide my face. Yeah, and so either way, I think you're landing in a good spot. Spirit, show me. I'm going to use the Moon deck. Show me about the manager, a time to give. Hard work is paying off. Don't let your past hold you back. Know that you are not married to this. If you decide you don't like it, you can easily go work at another medical facility. I promise you. Tell me about the case manager position. Step out of your comfort zone. Energy is gaining momentum. We have don't let pride get in your way. I mean, listen, if I know that your biggest thing was about schedule. So if one has an easier schedule and it pays more and you feel really good about it, maybe that'll help you make your decision. I kind of like the first option that you've already been offered, because you already know it's a sure thing. And I think you'll be happy. I think you'd also be happy in the second role, but the case manager role feels a little bit more stressful. Hey, Bailey. That's what I'm seeing for you. I'm going to leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Up next, Up next, we have Julianne. Welcome in. Give me just a moment here. And Ember, you are not going to starve. The funny thing is she's not even like food driven. I think they're just, I think children and animals are just like, they know when it's dinner time, right? And the time just changed here, so they're like, what the heck? That's my plan, to be on 4 p.m. Wednesday. That is my plan. Hello, Julianne. Yeah, I'm going to put up a timestamp later, but that is my plan this week. And Friday, if I have the time, it depends on my schedule, private readings, blah, blah, blah. But my goal, I would like to do live streams here Monday, Wednesday, Friday, now that my schedule is starting to ease up with my other work. All I do is work and sing karaoke and hang out with my friends and love my pets. It's a good life. What good news? Sorry, Julianne, I'm rambling. Oh, shit. Sorry, my phone's blowing up. Okay. All right, Julianne, let's do it, boo-boo. Thanks for the rambles. Let's use, what tech do I want to use? Let's use this. Let's use a really cool one. We're going to use the Star Child Akashic, which is a gorgeous, gorgeous deck. What good news is coming towards Julianne in November and December? Spirit, show me. What good news is coming towards Julianne in November and December? We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Six of Wands. Some type of movement forward and victory, I feel like. Something's been stuck, Julianne. We have the Tower, yeah. Things are moving and shaking. Eight of Pentacles, there could be a shift in work or a work opportunity. There could be movement forward, as well as just energy in general. Six of Wands could also be a moment of where you are recognized for something, and I know that you're I know that you're an artist, so this could be you maybe showcasing something here with the Six of Wands, or getting recognized for something, or finding some type of achievement after really working hard for a long time. The Nine of Wands, this is something that could potentially come out of nowhere here with the Tower. We have the Seven of Wands, and we have, ooh, the Wheel of Fortune, yes. So I would say the biggest thing for you overall is change, and I'm seeing that happen in all areas of your life, and I want to talk a little bit more about that, and I'll try to hone in with the astro dice too. But I feel like overall things have kind of felt stuck for you for a while, and now things are moving. Or maybe this is you getting a grand idea, or getting out of your own way, or someone reaching out to you to kind of pull you into the spotlight, or where you have more eyes on you or more recognition. Because I feel like you have so much to share, and I feel like you've worked so hard for so long. Maybe you weren't comfortable being in the spotlight. But I think things are changing now for you. Eight of Pentacles, I'm also getting, you know, this is the only card that's more of like a teal and blue color. And so I'm feeling the energy of just more harmony in your life and things coming your way where maybe you don't have to fight so hard or push so hard. Or maybe you felt like you were pushing or fighting and things really weren't moving, but now suddenly you kind of stop pushing and things are opening up for you. This is a very interesting energy. The Seven of Wands, I felt so stuck. I had so much to share. It's more of a hesitation and self-doubt. Yeah. And the Seven of Wands is like, you know, sometimes we can, in our own heads, have, well, how am I going to explain to this person this thing? Or they're going to have all of these questions. And it's like, hi, baby. Maybe you just show up as you are and you don't have to over explain anything to anybody. And if they don't get it, you don't really need to defend yourself, or you can just tell someone to blow it out their ass, which is my favorite tagline. And yes, I've said that to a complete stranger before. I'll tell you. So let me give you an example, Julianne. And this is probably extreme, but that's what you're going to get from this Scorpio today during Scorpio season. So I had an acquaintance, and I'm not kidding. I had an acquaintance. So when I go out and meet people, I don't, especially new people, I don't tell them what I do. I tell them like my muggle life. Why is your tail all cockeyed? I tell them what I do, like, and I have normal conversation. I don't tell people that I do psychic work or that I do tarot or that I'm on YouTube. Like, I don't tell people this. So I was at an event and I ended up going out to eat with a bunch of people, not a bunch, but like this group of people. And there was a person I hadn't met. And so one of the acquaintances told this person eating with us that, did I ever tell you guys this story? Newbie, you're going to laugh at this. I don't think I've ever told this story. And I'm really, because it's like, I'm in the South. A lot of people think this is like devil stuff, or they think it's evil. And so this is not like this is not going to be like something I bring up, right, in conversation. Because I'm about, I'm about attraction rather than promotion, like a 12-step program. The right people come find me at the right time. I'm not out there trying to like advertise my hit. So anyways, this guy, we were at this restaurant and this guy is across the table and this acquaintance says, oh, Bird's a psychic. And this person was like, prove yourself. And they started like coming at me. I said, but like 2 words to this person the whole night, by the way. Like I wasn't trying, I was just like, oh yeah, like very casual, right? Like I was just there at this event, listening to music, having a good time. Like I was just there to chill, right? And you want to know what I said to that person? I said, you can blow it out your ass. Was it overkill? My Libra friend thought it was overkill, but I don't care. Like, don't come at me. And so the point of this story is, Julianne, don't be afraid, and because you don't have to explain yourself to people. And if you have people around you who are putting you on the spot, also life lesson, probably not a good friend, by the way. So many lessons learned. But yeah, you don't have to be the Seven of Wands is you're defending yourself. And this Seven of Wands is interesting because I almost feel like she's hiding a little bit. You don't need to be on the defense. You don't need to be in hiding. Be you, live your life and be true to you, be authentic to you. What is meant for you is going to stick around and it's going to make sense for you. But I'm seeing a lot of positive shifts and changes around you. What else do we have? 7 of Pentacles. I feel like it's almost taken you your entire lifetime to get to a place similar to Kendra's reading, where you're getting to a place where you feel very comfortable to be you, and that you don't have to feel self-conscious about what it is that you're doing, what it is that you bring to the table. You're not weird because you're an artist. You're not weird because this is what you're into, and this is the type of lifestyle you have, and this is what you're choosing for yourself. This is what makes you Julianne, and the right people are going to stick by you and be attracted to you. Beautiful, the Chariot. Lots of movement forward for you. I'm loving this reading for you. Spirit, show me what else for Julianne. But I'm seeing this happening in social connection spaces and meeting new friendships and not allowing new people to come in. And there are good people out there. You still have good people and friendship yet to meet in this lifetime. And so I'm just telling you to be open. But if you do feel red flags and you want to tell someone to blow it out their ass, you have every right to do that, and know that those people are not for you. But I am seeing beauty and good people along the way. Spirit, what else do you have for Julianne? Ember, what are you doing, honey? Yeah. I am seeing a shift in finances in a good way. Mars and Virgo. Mars and Virgo is someone who pays very close attention to detail. So there could be some type of side hustle or job opportunity coming your way that is going to increase finances. I'm feeling more December than November. Maybe there's like an interview or an opportunity that pops up, and then maybe that thing would start in December. But that's what I have for you. Overall, really good energy. And here comes cat number 2. Hi, baby. Kiss, kiss. All right, I think we're caught up. Yeah. Be open and tell Spirit, I'm open to meeting the right people at the right time. Like I'm ready to meet good people that are in alignment with me, because I promise you, it's more a shift of our energy than, the previous city I lived in. I was there for 5 years and I did meet some good friends, but it wasn't until I fully accepted and sat into my authenticity did my real soul tribe, my real soul family come in. And I'm talking like come as you are, family. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. I'm going to do last call. We're going to do last call. I do plan to be back on Wednesday at 4 p.m. Eastern, and we just had our daylight savings, and so my starving children are, hi honey, are you very hungry? You are a very hungry one. Hi baby girl. Oh, wow. I love that. Julianne, that's amazing. All right, last call for donations. I will be back on Wednesday. I'm doing donation only today, but thank you so much for being here. I did free tarot the other day and like nobody showed up, which was, and I seldom do free readings anymore, but I was just like, I had the itch to do it. And I think I did like, I don't even think I did any free readings. I think I had like 2 paid ones and then, anyway. All right, guys, I'm gonna go. So this is a very, 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 very unpopular opinion, and this is not to throw shade at anyone. My Saturn line, so in astrocartography, my Saturn line runs through the Pacific Northwest. I have had really bad experiences in Seattle and Portland. It's not because of the city. I think it's because of astrology. I don't think I'll ever go back there. But I will say it is absolutely stunning. It is a stunningly beautiful place, but my energy does not do well there. And I don't think I've ever had such negative, like physical react. I was also with people that were just not good for me in both places. But I'm not a place I could live. Yeah. Baby girl, what did you just do, honey? Anyway. Meanwhile, like where I live now I never thought I would end up here. Like I never considered, maybe I never thought I would feel like so good where I live now, but I do. And so I'm just rolling with it. And it was pure intuition why I came here. I knew something was here for me. I just didn't know what. It took me, I think it took me like 1.5 years to find out what it was here that I was supposed to find. And then I found it. And now I'm staying. On that note, I'm going to go make sure my children don't. Ember, she's going to mix up all. You guys see her? She's literally in my oracle cart. This baby girl. All right. All right, I'll see you guys Wednesday. Have a great evening. Bye, guys. Thank you so much.